seen much difference from Bradford from last year to this year?
I think he's very good. He's very, very accurate. He actually moves a little better, in my opinion. Again, I'm not into evaluating other players, but it seems like to me that he's moving better, and he's been done a better job of converting downs, third downs, than he has in the past. If they're covered, he'll take it and run it down the field and convert and get down. So he's a very good player. I'd recommend that he comes out early, and while he has the opportunity.
Mike, you mentioned with this game all the kind of the inherent distractions, especially with in-state kids and now with game day coming in. How tough is it to keep guys focused in on the game itself?
I would like to think that our team has matured to the point where they understand how important that is, and they can handle some of the distractions both on and off the field. And there's a lot going on this week. There's a lot of attention in the state, and now you're bringing in game day and everything with their crew and what all that brings to the game. And so hopefully our players understand that ultimately the only thing that matters is when we kick it off Saturday night. Everything else is just kind of a sideshow that's leading up to that event.
Last 5 years, Mike, your program has run the ball really well, but against OU, not so well. You've really struggled. Do you think you're better outfitted this year to run it pretty effectively?
Well, I think that if you look over the history, their rush defense has been pretty good against everybody they've played. They've always been very good in the interior. Their two inside tackles have been big and strong, and their ends have been fast guys, and their linebackers are all playing in the NFL. And I think if you tie that all in together, then it makes for a difficult time to run the football. But we're going to try to run the football. We always have, and we always will. And hopefully we come up with a plan and schemes that present that opportunity for our players to be effective running the football. I think if we become one-dimensional, it'll be a serious disadvantage for our offense.
One of the knocks on their defense over the past few years is they've had trouble with giving up the deep ball a lot. You guys have had some success against them doing that in the last few years. Have you seen them having that trouble this year, or is it a little bit different?
I haven't seen as many deep balls this year. I think that it's like any other game. You have to pick your spots, and I don't think there's any question that any offense that's attacking another team is going to take their shots down the field. If you think you have a matchup with a player that has a chance to go get the ball, you'll throw it down the field.
Three teams did a pretty good job of defending against Des Bryant. Three really good teams did a good job of doing it. What do you expect Saturday? If somebody of OU's caliber wants to neutralize a guy, I don't think usually gets that shot. You have to just make plays elsewhere.
Well, the last 4, 5, 6 games, they played a defender on him and over the top of him, and I would expect that they would do something very similar to that.
Coach, you guys were in the Big 12 and national title hunt, for a better part of the season, but now do you guys adopt that spoiler role with them, or would you guys rather win this game for yourselves and rather than knock them out?
Well, I'm more concerned about Oklahoma State. I'm not necessarily into spoiling something that Oklahoma's trying to accomplish. I think that it's important that we continue to practice hard and prepare to play this game for all the right reasons, and just take care of ourselves and be concerned with Oklahoma State football and not necessarily worry about anybody else.
Do you talk at all, or you look at all about what the bowl options are, depending on, whether you win this game and get 10 in the regular season or
Haven't up to this point. I think that this game should generate enough excitement for them that we wouldn't necessarily have to lead into a potential bowl game picture for any motivation. I think that there's enough out there right now, and like I said, hopefully our team would go play hard in this football game no matter what is at stake, and I think that over the years that they've shown that, and hopefully they will Saturday night go out and play hard.
You don't have anybody close to you or anything that constantly says, if we win, if this game's won, we're probably going here, and if not, there?
I don't get much of that, no.
That much?
Well, I don't really get much of it. I just don't hear. I guess they don't want to say it around me. I don't know, but I don't really hear much about it.
Not even the kids?
Yeah, the oldest one, I don't see him much, and the youngest two, I don't think really know. So.
Do you think the renovation has really made your home field advantage a lot more pronounced with Louise
I think so.
in and just the
spectacle?
I think so, no question.
Because, I mean, you were playing 5 and 3 and 6 point games against OU really in this stadium before the renovation, when you still had it open-ended, but you anticipate that.
Well, are you talking about from a sound factor? Or?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that there's no
More
question
people
that there's no question that the way the stadium's set up right now is going to be louder than what it was in the past.
What did you say to Bosworth in that game in Northern? When you got in his face?
Boy, I don't know.
For us that are old enough to remember it.
Yeah, I can't remember at that particular time. You know, he had a bad habit of spitting in your face, and it was something that activated it. And I'm sure that he'd come clean now. He's changed a lot. At that particular time, I'm not sure that he would come clean with actually what he did. That time I don't remember. I think it was just jawing back and forth, you know, and then hoping that if something happened, the officials would break it up.
Were you surprised? Was you surprised at the notoriety you got from that?
I mean, obviously, I can draw attention in weird ways, but I guess, I don't know, you know, I know that he was doing whatever he naturally did to try to intimidate people, and I guess maybe some competitiveness came out. And
Did you ever talk to him about it later?
yeah, a couple times. I would see him out a lot, you know, and around, and not since he left and went on to Seattle, but prior to that, I would see him out in the city at times, a couple times. He you know, that was he could care less. I mean, that was just part of what he did. I don't think he really cared about that. He may not even remember it to this day.
I think he called them movies.
Yeah, he was good at that. Yeah. So.
This is your 18th Bedlam game, right? I don't know that anybody else in OSU football history has had 18 Bedlam games.
That could be true.
Do you have a favorite? Is this series, this game, is it your favorite year in and year out? And do you have a favorite Bedlam that you?
I don't know that we've had a lot of different games. I don't know. It's hard for me to really pick out one that I like any more than the other. I like the ones that we won, but just, you know, really for me, I see more of a way to attack a defense and to try to approach a game more so than I do anything else. Try to keep everything in perspective.
So for all the good that your program got from it, the 0-1 game just doesn't immediately jump out as your favorite.
0-1. I mean, I guess not. You know, I'm not so sure that the one we won prior to that may not have been bigger, because that was the first time we'd won in a lot of years.
No, that is 0-1. Oh, 95.
Right.
Michael, where the orange pants? Where they don't just need to win, really help them if they can win impressively.
Mm-hmm.
Can that be to your advantage? A team that sort of has just the base goal of winning, which is what you usually do every week.
Oh,
Can that be to your advantage?
you know, I never thought about that. You talking about style points for this? Yeah. I don't know if that would work for you or against you, but as far as preparation with the players, I'm not sure that's something they take into account. Hopefully that they would just go play hard no matter what.
You all gonna wear the orange pants Saturday night?
That hadn't been determined yet.
Who determines that?
The committee.
The player committee?
Yeah.
Are they the ones that determine to wear the white pants in Colorado?
They had suggested that, and I said, we're good, we'll do that.
Good luck.
Yeah. Good?
So you have veto power? Is what you're saying?
It has to be really bad for me to veto it. So.
Do you have any other helmet options? Any chance you'd ever bring out the orange helmets back?
That had gotten brought up, and then somebody said that when you played 6 out of your 12 games in the heat, that it absorbs a lot more heat and makes your core body temperature go up faster than it would in a white helmet. That's what I was told. And so that's why we went back to the white helmet, because they used to be black. I actually liked the black helmet, and they said that'd be really too hot.
Well, since it's going to be cold Saturday night, why don't you bring back the black helmet?
I don't know if we have any of them in stock. So. Good? All right, thanks, guys.